This thing is the pinnacle being it. I just keep having these dreams in the middle of the night of me just, just tearing it up, on the open sea, just full bore, just ripping the marine machine, that kind of deal, and just waking up just within a cold sweat, And now that it's, it's sitting out there in the backyard, it's honest to goodness, just a dream come true. Is this thing recorded? I think it's on there. Alright, so welcome back to the channel, guys. We're here, you can tell probably by the thumbnail of the video, we ain't just got a boat on our hands. We've got a full-blown marine machine here. It's quite the absolute machine. So if you're wondering how much I paid for the unit, that would be a very good question. And the thing is, I got it for just about $0. So, I mean, it was pretty much too good of a deal to pass up. From what I understand, this boat has not been run in over 10 years, okay? So it's got the old Evinrude VRO V4 90-degree motor on it, so it's a 4-cylinder. From what I understand from the factory, these units were putting out, a couple hundred horse, at least 120 horse. So I'm sure she's probably pretty tired out. So this was definitely one of the old Middle Creek specials up in here. So there is no key, no title. So, but I mean, you don't really need that stuff anyway. That stuff's just extra. So we're not gonna worry about any of that. Just hot wire her, and I'm thinking drop her there in the old pond and see if she's gonna end up floating for us. But from what I understand, the boat has not been started in 10 years, probably hasn't been put in the water after, like 30 years after that. I mean, she's pretty tired out. But I mean, just talk about an absolute ripper. I mean, we got Fish Finder Super Pro, we got the Super Pro on there, we got mint cluster, everything works, throttle's mint, we got the old flipper rooster of the seat, got the old ice cooler in there. All the upholstery is just absolutely just totally mint. No soft spots in the deck or anything. No soft spots whatsoever. Totally solid deck. Nothing to be concerned about there. So, from what I understand, the previous owner of this marine machine, he didn't really want to let it go. These boats, with as much, they're basically priceless units. They're basically heirlooms, so he didn't really want to part with it, but, I made him an offer just too good to refuse, just about $0, and I get it out of his yard for him, so he didn't want to part with it. But before he gave it to me, he did take it to a marine machine shop there, and they had said it would take about $800 to make her seaworthy again, so he said to heck with that and basically gave it to me. So we're gonna see if we can't get this thing chirping for just about $0, so, and a little bit of labor. So might call the boys up and get this sucker washed this morning, or this weekend, but I mean, just if you just look at the trailer, I mean, it's just an absolute solid unit. You really can't ask for anything cleaner, anything better. So I mean, she has been sitting in the old middle of the creek, for the past, I think, 6 years. So she's been in the forest just with nothing but a tarp covering on her. And let's see if we can't pop the old engine bay here. I mean, you can see the old whale tail. I mean, she might have a little bit of a crack in her, but she'll fix up. The motor does, oh, that's the wrong way. Motor, oh, that's not good. She might not be in gear there, I guess. Let's see if we can't get this cover off, though. Oh, that's loose. Oh, it doesn't look like those go to anything. That's not important, probably not. Let's see if we can get this off here. Oh, that didn't come off too bad there. Yeah, so here we can see we got the old 4-cylinder. So I think this thing, I mean, mean, she turns over. I mean, she's not tight at all, so. Just got compression for days. So, I mean, as far as everything in here, it doesn't look like a squirrel's been into the wiring at all, so. I think we're going to be alright from that front, and just about everything else, it's going to be a unit. So, this is just a video and just giving you an overview of the project. There's going to be more videos coming. I'm hoping to get another video out this week on just the trying to get it running. That's going to be the first goal, is just to hot wire it and see if I can get it running, and then we'll kind of go from there. So we'll see what happens. I do have a couple more videos in the pipeline. Right now I'm working on filming a shock rebuild video on my old Ski-Doo there. This old Ski-Doo 800. Maybe I can show you a quick update on that, where that's at. But I mean, if we're talking about marine machines here, this thing is the pinnacle being it. I just keep having these dreams in the middle of the night of me just tearing it up, on the open sea, just full bore, just ripping the marine machine, that kind of deal, and just waking up just within a cold sweat, And now that it's, it's sitting out there in the backyard, it's honest to goodness, just a dream come true. So let's see what we got going here for the old Ski-Doo. As you can see, she's pretty much just completely wore out. So we're just rebuilding the rear shocks on her right now. So I'll be getting a video on that. Right here, I guess, is the old unit. That's one of them, and then I guess I didn't pull the front one out yet, but we'll get that done and we'll get a video made on that. So keep her tuned, hit the old like button, hit the old subscribe button. We're gonna pump the content out this fall, and I think you guys are really gonna love it. I think we have a lot of interesting stuff going on, so keep her tuned.